We are ready to go here from the Davis Fieldhouse in the campus of Bob Jones University. Monday night basketball as the Lady Bruins welcoming Warren Wilson College. These two teams competing in their 15th matchup between these two programs. The Bruins posting a 6-8 record against Warren Wilson and trying to snap what is currently a 7-game losing streak to the Owls, including back-to-back losses last season when these two teams played. The Bruins coming in on a little bit of a high note as they have won back-to-back games. Warren Wilson still in search of that first win for the 2022-23 season as they are 0-6 coming into this one. Poked away there by Dickinson. Good move. Coming back. Length of the floor. Up and off is Wilder, who starts the scoring for the Bruins. Shot from the outside. No good. Back inside. That one tipped out of play and is going to be the Owls' ball. Turnover by the Bruins. Looks like we're having some score bug difficulties, folks, so I will try to update you on the score as often as I can. Technology is still on Thanksgiving break, I take it. Shot from the outside. That one off the back iron. Kanichka skies for the rebound. Gets it over to Bethany Dalton. One thing about the Bruins this year, they do have, even though they're relatively still a young team, got some good veteran presence in the lineup with Kanichka, Dalton, and Dickinson. Rushing back the length of the floor. That one batted by Dickinson. She'll get the block on that one. Bruins get it back. Good defensive effort so far in the first minute 20 of this game by the Bruins. They have exerted a lot of pressure. Dickinson, fader on the way. That's not going to hit anything. And back comes Fritz for the Owls. As I mentioned, Warren Wilson in search of that first win for the season. Coach Robin Martin leading her crew again this year and have been in some battles so far this year. For the Bruins, it's just their 6th game. And for Warren Wilson, this will be game number 7 for them. And they find their first basket of the night. That's Catherine Cosby, who is able to get the offensive rebound and the putback. 2-2 our score here in quarter number 1. Dalton going to shoot the 3 from the outside. That one's short. Cosby the rebound. This is Fritz. Back inside, and we're going to have our first foul of the contest. Fritz was driving baseline and is going to be fouled.
That foul is on number 20, Ainsley Hutton. It's her first team foul.
Make it a 3-2 score as Fritz hits Judd hits the first of her 2 free throws. And make it 4-2 now here in quarter number 1. Bruins swinging it around the perimeter. That's Wilder. Now back outside to Kanichka again for 3. No good. Bruins 0 for 3 so far on the 3. Have not been able to find any to drop thus far. Fred's top of the key. She's met by Hutton. And Derko. Near side to Eccles. Eccles, a little hesitation, now drives to her left, pops it back out, baseline jumper on the way, no good. Cosby there, once again, too strong, and that will stay Owls' possession. And our apologies, folks, we're having some score bug issues tonight, trying to get those resolved. It is 4-2, 6:45 remaining here in quarter number 1. Cosby now back outside. Wide open three-point shot on the way. Rattles and drops. That's Derrico's first three of the contest, and it pushes the lead to 7-2 for the Owls. Kanichka driving baseline quickly. Turnaround jumper on the way. She is fouled in the process, so that'll send Tamara Kanichka to the line for two.
The foul is on number 12, Autumn Fritz. It's her first personal first-team foul. Set for the Bruins. Now entering the game, number 15, Beth Clark, replacing number 13, Bethany Dahl.
Kanichka hits the first, making it 7-3 here in quarter number one. Back to a one-possession game, 7-4. Owls in the lead here in quarter number one. Cosby going to the ground. Scramble for it. Good job by Wilder getting to the floor. Now Dickinson pushing in transition. Bruins have numbers. And now loses it. Back to Kanichka. Hutton. Beth Clark, who's checked into the game. Kanichka thought about a three there for a second. Back inside. And that one not going to drop. It's Katrina Tabora who found space behind the Owl defense. It looks like we have those score bug issues all sorted out. Appreciate some of our folks behind the scenes who are, in some cases, helping from afar as Cosby rattles that one and it drops. Owls now clinging to a 9-6 lead as we near the halfway point of this first quarter. Back in that 2-3 zone, Dickinson back outside to Kanichka. Back inside to Dickinson. Drives around, and again, how about the play of Catherine Cosby, as she, again, has been a presence both sides of the ball.
Number 13, Bethany Dahl. Placing number 31, Shane Dickinson, and number 23, Tamara Kanichka. And sub for the Owls, now entering the game, number 4, Boozy Lewis, replacing number 14, Jennifer Durko.
Dumped inside to Cosby, working on Hutton. Turnaround shot too strong. Cosby gets the rebound. And we're going to have a foul. I believe that's going to be called on Hutton. That is on Ainsley Hutton, but Cosby looked like she was reaching around there. Almost on an over-the-back foul. That one batted out of play by Bethany Dalton. You're just joining us, Monday Night Basketball here as the Bruins welcoming Warren Wilson College. As I said at the top of the broadcast, Bruins actually have a 7-game losing streak against Warren Wilson. They had started the history with this program by winning 6 in a row, or 5 of 6, and then have since dropped the last 7. Beth Clark thought about a three there from the outside. Hutton back outside. Clark will try it this time from the outside. No good. Bruins have not been able to buy a three-pointer so far in this first quarter. They've had open opportunity. Good transition in and out, but it has just not fallen for them so far. This is Eccles now down in the corner to Fritz. Tabura, good defensive pressure that time. Eccles driving to her left. Up off the back iron, no good. And again, the Owls fighting for those extra possessions offensively. Cosby, the turnaround shot, no good. And it'll go back to the Bruins. 12-6, our score. And that'll bring us to our first media timeout of the first quarter. 12-6 here at the Davis Fieldhouse. Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. They're located just off Woodruff Road. It's a brand new facility offering great amenities. You can book your next hotel stay online at choicehotels.com. Just search Cambria. We'll also try our best to keep you as up to date as we can. The women's soccer team actually on the road right now in their first game at the national tournament. They are currently down to Trinity Christian College 2-1 as they are just underway in the second half. It was the Bruins that struck first, getting that opening goal, and then the Owls responded with back-to-back goals about 5 minutes apart. Or excuse me, the Trolls, not the Owls. And that is our score down in Florida, 2-1. Opening pool play match for the Lady Bruins in the Division I National Tournament for women's soccer. Here in the Fieldhouse, Lady Bruins find themselves in a 12-6 hole here in the first quarter. Only home game for the week, first of 3 games for the week for this women's basketball team. Had a little bit of a rough start to the regular season, dropping their first 3 games, but have played well since then, winning back-to-back with wins over Pfeiffer and Regent. Bethany Dalton over to Dickinson. Back to Dalton in the corner. Tabura battling baseline. Reverse layup with the left hand. Nice touch. Score 12-8 here in quarter number 1. Fritz back outside to Eccles. Thought about a 3 there for a second. Good penetration by the Owls. That's Judd who gets it back up top. Long 3-point shot on the way off the back iron. And again, Caitlin Cosby has been an absolute menace for the Bruins defense, as she has been able to use that size advantage. I think she probably has 3 or 4 offensive rebounds in this first quarter alone. And again, when you can extend possession, give your team that much more opportunities to score, it sounds very elementary, but the team that has more opportunities to score is usually the one that ends up winning the game. Tabura missing a high percentage layup there in and close. And now a 3 from the outside. Stepping in just a little bit closer is Muzi Lewis. And that gives the Owls a 7-point advantage. Dickinson will try to match it on the other end and got it. Shea Dickinson knocking it down. That makes it 15-11. This one ahead, Kanichka up off the glass. It's a 1-possession game. Three from the outside, in and out. Hutton chasing down the rebound. Bruins in the midst of a little bit of a run here.
Owls ball. Some for the Owls. Now in the game. 14, Jenna Mirko. And number 22, Lyric Evans, replacing at number 4, Lucy Lewis.
A couple of subs coming in for both teams here. It's one thing about both of these benches, you'll see a plethora of players. And another steal. Dalton trying to race ahead and now has it poked away. Owls trying to chase it down, and it'll stay Bruins possession. 15-13 our score here in quarter number 1, 112 remaining here in the corner. Owls led by as many as 7 so far in this game. Konechka. Wilder will take the shot from the outside. No good. Tabora with the offensive rebound. Back up top. Konechka back over to Dalton now. Trying to send this one into Tabora. It's going to count as a shot attempt, actually, as that one hit the rim. And we're going to have a reaching foul here. And that one on Wilder, her first, team third here in quarter number 1. Fritz will bring it up for the Owls. Kicks it back out. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Tabora doing a nice job getting the rebounds on both ends. She's only 5'7", folks, but really plays a lot bigger than that. One of those players that Coach LeVere likes to coach. You think it's some of the veterans of old for the Bruins. Talk about players even like Rachel Clark and others who, from a size perspective, maybe were undersized in some ways, but not in heart or effort. Probably the last possession of the quarter, as the Bruins can hold all the way until the final shot should they want to. Tabora getting it on the baseline. Her shot on the way, no good, as that was partially blocked. Clock running, and I don't think the Owls saw it. Not going to get off in time, and that will be how this first quarter ends. Owls 15, Bruins 13. We'll be back for quarter number 2. Stay with us. We are back underway for quarter number 2, 13-15 our score. Bruins were able to battle back at the end of that first quarter. This one dumped down to Bailey Green. Trying to wrap around and is looking for the foul on that one. Not going to get it. Eccles the basket for the Owls, increasing the lead. Bruins have led only 2-0. That was their only lead of the game. Since then have been playing from behind. And that foul is going to be on Autumn Fritz, her second, team first here in quarter number 2. Shea Dickinson at the line. Dickinson is able to hit the first. Misses the second. Dickinson again with a steal. And we're going to have a reaching foul on TJ Sanders.
That foul is on number 24, TJ Sanders. That's her first personal second team foul.
Her first team second here in the second. Wilder. Back across to Konitschka. Inside Dickinson on the elbow. Drives around. Skip pass over to Wilder. Corner three on the way. Too short. Wilder trying to chase it down. And that was tipped, so the Bruins will get a fresh 20. Trying to throw it down low to Bailey Green. Hands this one off. Dickinson from the free throw line. No good. Green, offensive rebound. Back up! And Bailey Green finishes the play with the opportunity to tie the game.
That foul is on number 14, Jenna O'Durko. That's her first personal third team foul.
Good play from Bailey Green that time. One of the seniors on the team this year, making an impact. She's able to knock it down. We got a tie game, folks. 17-17 here in quarter number 2. Bruins continuing to play really good defense. And Dalton with another steal. Back to Dickinson. Across Dalton, wide open three attempt is short. Konitschka gets the offensive rebound and then has it poked away by the Owls. They're coming back in transition. And we're going to have a foul going through the lane. That will send Evans to the line. And that's going to be on Bethany Dalton, her first team first here in quarter number 2. Back into the game is Catherine Cosby. Again, we don't have stats here in front of us, but I would venture to guess that Cosby probably has somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 6 rebounds already. Has just been really utilizing that size down low for the Owls. Evans able to hit both. 19-17 here in the second quarter. Wilder will take the three again. This time gets it to drop. Gives the Bruins the lead, 20-19. Owls trying to battle back. Konitschka able to chase down the loose ball. Dickinson gives it to Wilder, back to Dickinson. Swing pass up top to Konitschka. Handing this one off to Dalton. Dalton trying to set things up. 10 on the shot clock. Dickinson trying to go backdoor to Wilder, who had gotten behind the defense, but the pass a little too far out in front. And it's a turnover. Thank you all for tuning in on this Monday evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Thanks for making us part of your evening here. Big three that time from Judd. Certainly wishing you and yours a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a restful time with your special loved ones. It was a very relaxing time for my family and I as Konitschka answers back. Owls and Bruins trading threes. We talked about it early on. Bruins just struggling to get those threes to drop in the early stages of the game, and you had to wonder if home court would start to pay dividends for them. And the Owls coming back with a three of their own. That's Carmen Eccles, able to hit the three. Two teams trading 4 straight threes back and forth, as it's 25-23 here in quarter number 2. Konitschka, that one off the front iron. Green able to chase down the offensive rebound. Swing pass over to Bethany Dalton. Dalton Back to Dickinson. She'll step back, three-point shot away. No good. Owls racing in transition. Evans driving the lane. That one blocked by Dickinson. And now back come the Bruins with numbers. 3-on-2. Dalton going to take it herself. Back across to Bailey Green. Slip up and in. And it's 25-25. Another three from the outside. This one too strong. And how about Bailey Green? Really muscling for it down in the post. Again, Catherine Cosby had been a source of frustration for the Bruins in that first quarter. They have been able to battle back in the rebounding margin, as Dickinson not able to get that one to go. And again, really the opportunity to limit those second chance opportunities has allowed the Bruins to get back into this game, and it's now tied. That is going to be a foul on the way up on Bailey Green, her first, team second. 3 subs coming in for the Bruins. An update from Florida. Trinity has been able to tally 2 additional goals as they are up 4-1 here in the second half over your BJU Bruins opening pool play match of the Division I National Tournament. Tabora back outside. Kanichka thought about it for a second inside to Hutton. Hutton gets blocked. And we're going to have a reaching foul. It's going to be on Lawrence, her first, team fourth. So fouls starting to pile up for the Owls. We got a media timeout. And with that, we'd like to thank our sponsors. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. Hey, you've got enough to worry about, so make a choice that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online, fcisc.com. Sure to check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. Of course, that's bjubruins.com. You'll be able to see results of the games, feature stories on players and coaches, interviews, and so much more. Again, that's bjubruins.com. You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The handle is at BJU Bruins. If you want to follow the women's basketball team on Instagram, it is at BJU Bruins WBB for women's basketball. As I said, first of 3 games for the Lady Bruins this week. This is the only home game for the Bruins this week. Tabura trying to make a play on it. Has that one poked away. Owls coming back in transition. This is Lawrence with it. Met by Clark at the top of the key. Eccles. Stops, takes the 3 from the outside. Off the back iron, and the Owls get the offensive rebound. Back into the corner. Lawrence driving around Clark. Scoop shot on the way, no good. Hutton secures the rebound. Still just a 1-point margin. Clark trying to get it ahead. And that's going to be another turnover for the Bruins. Again, not a terrible idea, but a risky pass. Throwing it between 3 defenders. As it's still a 1-point margin. Inside to Cosby with the left hand. No good. Gets her own rebound, though, and Cosby finishing it once again. Back to a 3-point game, 28-25. As I said, Bruins coming into this one, having lost 7 in a row to Warren Wilson. As a matter of fact, their last win against Warren Wilson was back in the 2016 season. Beth Clark knocking down the three, and we got a tie game once again at 28-28. Back up top to Lawrence. Step back jumper on the way, not going to hit anything. And it's going to be a out of bounds call. Back to the Bruins. The opportunity to take the lead with about 3 minutes to go before halftime. Inside to Hutton. Hutton able to get it back, not able to finish the play inside. And again, that's a basket you got to have in a back-and-forth game like this. It's a couple of the Bruins have just not been able to make down low, but Hutton doing a great job of making up for it at the opposite end. That's called short-term memory right there, folks. Missing what should have been a basket. On the other hand, she races back down the floor and takes a charge. Wilder driving baseline, and we're going to have a reach-in foul called there that time on Evans.
That foul is on number 22, Lyric Evans. That's her second personal.
Second foul on Lyric Evans. And Bruins will be in the bonus the remainder of the quarter. 2:51 left. So in a back-and-forth contest, again, the opportunity for them to get back into this game and or extend their lead. Bruins up 30-28. To 30 as the Owls tie it back up. Beth Clark back to Hutton. A pump fake hesitation, and it's going to be a offensive foul. The official was making the call, but in doing so, he signaled for the block and then turned and made the charge signal. I think he knew what he wanted to call, and eventually, I believe, made the right call. Again, the initiation of contact by Hutton, and again, that lowering of the shoulder, particularly the last couple of years, a lot of officials have really tried to crack down on that. You see it a lot, particularly in the NBA, of that creating space, that lowering the shoulder, bouncing the defender off. And so it's something that really at all levels, a lot of officials are trying to not allow as much that offensive player to get that advantage. Konechka, long three from the outside with a hand in her face. And she is able to knock it down. 3-point lead once again for the Bruins. Minute 36 to go. Owls trying to answer in response. Evans able to chase, or Lawrence able to chase this one down. Now back to Evans. Drives to her left, has it poked away. And Konechka able to come up with a loose ball. Bruins have numbers, 4-on-3. Pushing it ahead to Burra. Shot on the way, and we're going to have a travel. Good thought. Bruins had pushed it ahead, hoping to take advantage of the numbers, and unfortunately turned the ball over. Cosby thought about a shot there for a second. Now she'll take it. Just inside the three-point line. 33-32. And we're going to have a reaching foul called on Lewis. So that'll send the Bruins to the line once again. Konechka at the line, and she'll hit the first. 34-32 as we're under a minute to go here. Knocks them both down. 35-32 here in the second quarter. Stops, take the three from the outside. That one too strong. Trying to chase it down was Fritz. The Bruins able to take over. Pushing it ahead, and Dickinson's pass too strong, and it'll go out of play. 27.9 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. So the Owls can hold for the last possession here to perhaps even tie before we go into halftime. Another three from the outside. This one going to drop as Lewis able to knock it down. Bruins have an opportunity for one more possession themselves. Inside. Good pass. That's a way to answer as the Bruins able to find the seam. Beth Clark threads the needle. And it is Katrina Tabora finishing it off as the Bruins go into the locker room with a 37-35 advantage. Bruins had found themselves down at the end of the first quarter, battled back in that second. What a back and forth, high-scoring second quarter that was for both teams. But we go into the halftime break. Bruins up 37-35. We'll see you back here for the second half from the Davis Fieldhouse right after this. Stay with us. Second half action about to get underway as the Bruins have a 37-35 advantage going into quarter number 3. Okay, folks, Johnny Gammett bringing you the action here. As the Bruins and Owls in a back-and-forth contest, it was Warren Wilson that had the lead after quarter number 1. And the Bruins really turning up that defensive play in the second quarter. And those shots from deep started to fall as they took a 37-35 lead into halftime. Really the scoring very spread out for the Bruins. Hutton gets it on the elbow, wide open, turns around, and she was all by herself. Ainsley Hutton able to knock it down from in close. It's 39-35. That's on Cosby on the foul. Three from the outside, no good. Dalton. Dickinson. Hutton back outside. Dalton takes the three from the top of the key, gets it to go. Push the lead, 42-35. Largest lead of the game so far for the Bruins. Three from the outside, doesn't hit anything. Dickinson. Back outside. Wilder will take the three. Too strong. Dickinson able to get the offensive rebound. Wilder again for three. No good. Cosby the rebound. Shot the other way. That one good. 42-37. Dalton coming back the other way. Over to Wilder. Dickinson. That one blocked, but it's going to fall to Hutton, and Hutton able to finish the play. 44-37. For the Bruins here in quarter number 3. Dickinson from the corner. Too strong. Hutton is going to be called for the foul. And we're going to have a foul called on the Owls.
That foul is on number 14, Jenna Ondurko. That's her second.
Ondurko, her second. Team foul number 2. Down low, that one poked away. And another foul.
That foul is on number 11, Katrina Tabora. That's her first personal. Second team foul. Sub for the Owls, now they're in the game. Number 24, TJ Sanders replacing number 30, Catherine Cosby.
Shot on the way. Dickinson able to pull it down. Back across. Konechka up off the glass for two. And is able to get it to go. Largest lead for the Bruins. 46-37. And again, that's that upperclassman presence coming through for you. First double-digit lead for the Bruins as they're up 47-37. Back down to the post. Ball bouncing around. Dalton able to come away with the steal. Dickinson back to Dalton. And Dalton throws it away. Coming back the other way, and we're going to have a reaching foul here as, again, the Bruins doing a great job stepping into those passing lanes. And that will bring us to the media timeout of the third quarter. With nationwide capabilities, Ronald Blue Trust provides wealth management strategies and trust services that are based on biblical principles to help clients make wise financial decisions, live generously, and leave a lasting legacy. You can find out more information, ronblue.com/Greenville. Back underway here, 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Bruins up 47-37. Tabora. That touch too strong in and around the rim, and again, another high percentage shot for the Bruins. That's 3 or 4 that they've missed in close. A 3 from the outside, rattles and drops. Muzi Lewis. Able to knock it down, cuts the lead back to 7. Inside, Tabora, turnaround shot, and again in and out. Coach Levere talks about it all the time, rewarding yourself for hard work. And you had a great sequence on that one. Bruins pushing back the other way. Dickinson up off the glass, no good. Tabora again getting it. And she is fouled on the second chance opportunity.
That foul is on number 2, Carmen Echoes. That's her second personal. team foul.
So Phelan and Green getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Actually, we're going to have 4 of the 5 substitutions coming in. And also 1 coming in for the Owls as Cosby comes in. Back across. Cosby has it surrounded by Bruins. That one poked away. Dickinson coming back the other way. Bria Dickinson up off the glass. No good. Gives it to Shea Dickinson. Clark, three-point shot from the corner. Up off the back iron. No good. 48-40 our score here with 2:35 and counting here in quarter number 3. Bruins looking to keep that 2-game winning streak going. And Warren Wilson, as I mentioned, coming into this one 0-6. Bruins still maintaining the lead, 48-40. A good, strong start to this third quarter has given them the lead, and they have yet to relinquish it. 3 from the outside. That one drops. It's TJ Sanders knocking down the tray. Shot no good. Green. Beth Clark trying to throw it ahead to Dickinson, and again another wasted possession for the Bruins. And with as tight a margin as this game has been, back and forth, just hope those mistakes don't come back to bite you late in the game. It's going to be a foul on Dickinson as she didn't see the player setting up the screen and barreled over her. First foul on Dickinson, but Bruins in the bonus and the Owls close to being in the bonus here in the third quarter. Might prove all for naught as we've got about a minute left in this third. Cosby picked up her dribble. Back across, no good. Cosby gets the rebound up off the glass, no good again. Another opportunity for the Owls. And again, just the second and third chances that the Owls have been able to garner.
That foul is on number 25, Bria Dickinson. That's her first personal, her third. It's going to be 15th foul.
Clark back in the corner. Dickinson takes the three. That one no good. Cosby, turnaround shot, gets the bank. And it's 48-46. Back to the corner. Dickinson to Clark. Shot clock is off. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Owls can tie or take the lead. Back up, no good. Dickinson pulls down the rebound. 5 seconds to go in this third quarter. Dickinson takes the shot. And that is how this third quarter will end. Bruins still have the lead, 48-46, but they had a 10-point margin just a couple of minutes to go. We'll see what kind of adjustments the Bruins can make as they hope to win their third straight. Quarter number 4 coming up next. Quarter number 4 about to get underway here as Bruins holding to a 2-point advantage. Dickinson up off the glass, not able to get it to go. That shot no good as well. And we're going to have a foul called.
That foul is on number 2, Carmen Eccles. That's her third personal first team foul. Bailey Green at the line, shooting 2.
And we're going to have a blocking foul called on Bailey Green before that basket went in.
That foul is on number 12, Bailey Green. That's her second personal first team foul. Basket does not count.
So that will be on the floor. And that's going to go out of play back to the Bruins.
Bruins ball.
Dickinson back to the corner. Clark for 3. No good. Owls coming back in transition. 1-on-3. Splits the defense, but doesn't get it to go. It was Lyric Evans. Dickinson. Swing pass to the corner to Clark. Back to Dickinson from the free throw line, and Shea Dickinson able to knock it down. 50-46. This one off the back iron, no good. And I believe we're going to have a reaching foul here on Bailey Green once again.
Second team foul.
And Green was a little slow to get up that time. Down low, Tabura back outside, three-point shot on the way, too strong. Bruins still clinging to that lead. And they'll go back to the Bruins. Three from the outside. That time got it to go. Phelan. And we're going to have a blocking foul once again.
Sub for the Bruins entering the game, number 23, Tamara Konechka, 13, Bethany Dalton, and number 14, Annalene Wilder, replacing number 15, Beth Clark, number 31, Shea Dickinson, and number 25, Bria Dickinson.
(53-48). Bruins still with the lead. It's a violation on the Bruins.
Placing number 12, Autumn Fritz. Traveling violation, Bruins ball.
A shot from the outside as Konechka gets it to go. Konechka, top of the key to Dalton, inside to Burra. Her shot on the way, no good. Owls coming back the other way. That one no good. Dalton racing up the floor. Back outside, Konechka, wide open three. On the way, no good. Bruins wanted that one. Under 6 to go in this game. Bruins hoping to hang on. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on Phelan.
That foul is on number 24, Ashley Phelan. It's her first personal. Fourth team foul, sub for the Bruins. Now in the game, number 20, Ainsley Hutton. Placing number 24, Ashley Phelan.
Still Owls possession. A three way outside, and it's a 3-point game. That is Lewis who knocks it down once again. Wilder back in, over to Dalton now, 5 minutes to go. Skip pass to Konechka, three-pointer from the corner, no good. And the Bruins relying a little too much on those threes. Feel like forcing them just a tad. Three comes back the other way. That one heading towards the sideline, no good. Getting her own rebound and then throwing it away. Dalton. Tabora, skip pass over to Wilder. She'll take the three from the outside. Gets it to go. Big three from the freshman. And a steal for the Bruins. They have numbers. Hutton, 3-on-2. Hutton coming back the other way. She splits the defenders and kisses it off the glass for two. Back to an 8-point game. Bruins have been able to get some offensive spurts just like that. Cosby, Hutton again with the rebound, and wisely pulls it back. I think Dalton was employing her, saying, hey, listen, we got the lead. Back outside, Konechka. Three ball! Warren Wilson going to call a timeout. Bruins on a run. They've pushed it to 11. 63-52. We've got 3:39 left in this one. Stay with us, folks. It's going to be a good finish. Missed opportunity for the Owls. Bruins coming back the other way. Konechka thought about a shot there for a second. Back to Dalton. Now Konechka over to Wilder. Bruins want to drain as much clock as they can with each possession while still coming up with a good shot. Dalton, Konechka, corner three on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Owls able to get the rebound. 3 minutes to go. Good long possession that time, though, for the Bruins. This one coming back. Batted over, and it'll stay Owls possession.
Media timeout.
.256 remaining in the contest. Bruins on top 63-52, hoping to keep it that way as this one thrown away. It'll go back to the Bruins. Back to the corner. Dalton for three. No good. That would have been a big three. Maybe the dagger the Bruins needed. 2.5 to go. Still within striking distance, though, as this one off the back iron. No good. Hutton able to pull down the rebound. She's come up with some big rebounds here of late. Dalton driving around. Shot on the way. No good. Dalton gets her own rebound. Fresh 20 for the Bruins. And they need to take advantage of the clock here. Hutton back outside. Konechka, three-point bomb away. In and out. Dalton trying to get the rebound. And the Owls come away with it. 2 minutes to go. That shot from the outside, and Lewis once again with a three-point bomb for the Owls. Back to single digits. 8-point game. Minute 45 and counting. Bruins just got to be smart with these possessions. And again, at this point, the bigger opportunity for you is the clock. But when you have a wide open three, Bethany Dalton says, I'm going to knock that down. 66-55. Big shot there by Bethany Dalton. Three from the outside. And again, Lewis knocking it down from beyond the arc. And Coach Martin of Warren Wilson wanting the timeout after that, not getting it. Konechka, her three on the way. In and out. Lewis, you got to watch her. She might stop and take another three here. Has it poked away initially. Gets around two different defenders. .45 seconds, 8-point game. Again, Warren Wilson taking a lot of time on this possession. Good sequence, though, as they get it inside. High percentage shot. It goes back to the Bruins. And now Dalton racing ahead. Back to Hutton. And again, I am not sure why the Bruins are rushing with an 8-point lead in 27 seconds. The shot clock is off.
team foul. Anthony Hutton at the line, shooting 2.
Hutton able to hit the first. Back to a 9-point game. And make it a 10-point game. Owls are going to have to start throwing up some threes here. And you don't want Lewis to be the one taking them if you're the Bruins, as she has been on fire of late. Shot from Eccles on the baseline, no good. Dickinson able to pull down the rebound, pushes it ahead to Konechka. Konechka stops, hits the layup, and that will do it. As the Bruins were down after the first quarter. It's all but a formality at this point, as we have 0.8 seconds on the clock. Bruins were down in that first quarter, really rallied in that second quarter, and have since gone on to win their third straight game, and they snap a 7-game losing streak to Warren Wilson. Again, the last time the Bruins won against, as these two teams had played, was back in the 2016 season. So congratulations to the Bruins, a hard-fought victory here tonight as they move to 3-3 on the season. Next game coming up for these Lady Bruins will be coming up this weekend as they play on Friday and Saturday, both games on the road. Coming up here for home games later this week, the men's basketball team will begin the home opener on Friday, and they will play on Saturday as well. That's going to do it for us on the broadcast. For all of our production team, I'm Johnny Gammett saying thanks for tuning in. Once again, our final score, Bruins 70, Owls 58. That'll do it for us. Have a good rest of your night, and God bless, and go Bruins.